Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Identi-Tea. I'm Mario Carlos.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Ricardo.
So, let's start with the cheers. Oh, this is a little heavy.
Just love it too.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad.
I'm glad it passed.
Pass the vibe.
So how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired.
Tired. What'd you do this weekend?
We had a pretty busy week, I think, from last time.
What did we do?
We went to Myra's graduation.
That was Sunday.
We had Father's Day.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that. So, Saturday was my sister's birthday. Happy birthday to her. Then Sunday was hectic. We had a graduation on one side of the bay, come back, pool party for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah, and then...
We didn't get...
Oh, and then I babysat Sunday night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had a babysit.
Was it Sunday?
Yeah, it was Sunday.
Oh, yeah, because Sunday, I don't know why.
Yeah, Father's Day was Sunday. So
yeah.
And then Monday, we just got everything ready for our little trip. Our 40, was it even 48 hours? I think it was like only 24 hours. Well, whatever. Our one day in Disneyland. So we literally drove with our girl, Rocio, to Disneyland for Pride Disney, and drove right back today, and here we are.
What did you think of it?
Of the whole Pride experience, Disney do better.
Oh.
I will say it was a 6 out of a 10. I felt like it was just another way to promote some BS and just get my money. That's kind of what I got out of it. Kind of like when the commercials are like, promoting something gay for June.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I think I was expecting more.
Mm-hmm.
But there wasn't anything special. It was just basically the castle had rainbow.
Fireworks were rainbow.
But the fireworks are always rainbow.
But I feel like they were coordinated with the rainbow.
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be more like music everywhere and just like joy. Disneyland's always fun, but I just thought I was expecting more, I think.
Me too.
But I think overall it was good to get away.
Hi, Valentino. Go ahead.
Woo.
You're gonna go to bed?
Yep.
Okay, dame besito. If you don't go to bed right now, I'll go take you to bed. Go give your papa baby a bed. Okay.
No.
What's that?
No, that is not soda.
No, that's not soda.
What's that?
That's adult soda. You can't drink any. Give me a kiss. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Valentino.
What?
Okay, bye, mijo.
Bye.
Parenting.
Yeah, parenting at its finest.
Parenting at its finest. What can you do? Anyway, so going back to Disney, I was expecting more. I think because I've attended more other events, I just thought it was going to be different. But I think my feet hurt.
I know. I feel like my feet are swollen.
I feel like I worked out a lot.
I did work out that morning, so it was probably a bad idea. But I will bring up the whole Pride thing. It was fun to get on all the rides. I did expect the lines to be shorter. And the reason why I want to bring up all this is because Disney, you need to do better for all that money we spent. The rides were still 45 minutes, which I found a little ridiculous. considering the fact that it wasn't as packed as you would expect it to be.
Well, they only have 5 rides open.
Then doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Of course, I ate like crazy a whole bunch of junk food.
I know.
I had a pretzel with cheese, a churro. I'm a little upset I didn't have my corn dog.
I didn't get a spicy corn. I always get a spicy corn.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was closed. So another reason, like we're spending a good amount of money ahead of time, really in advance. And I don't know. I figured like they literally were just kind of like, let's throw a rainbow together here and there in the park and get these to come in. Like that's what I got out of it. Would I do it again? No. Would I go to Disneyland again? Yes, with my kids.
Yeah.
But,
I like my shirt.
it was fine to know that there is a drinking bar in Disneyland.
Yeah, I thought I told you about.
Not about the Star Wars. I knew about the other one because of my uncle, but
No, Star Wars one. But I mean,
funny.
I think that
you
was.
said you didn't know about it, but
No, I did know about it. It was just during the like a regular trip. It's like 3 or 4 hour wait to go in there because everyone wants to drink.
that's another thing. Like I would never.
Yeah, same, right? But I guess we got to experience that. I mean, because it wasn't that packed.
The other thing I was very disappointed in was the music. I feel like they put the same 5 song RuPaul plays in his seasons every.
Oh my god! It's funny you mentioned that because I kept thinking of like that. I am a dancing queen. Whatever. I don't know the song, but like they kept playing that song
Everywhere we went.
everywhere, and I'm like, okay, this is very stereotypical.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. Like we don't just listen to gay music. Like
Well, it's disco music.
disco, gay, whatever. Like I feel like when you go to Pride, they have different stages, different types of music. I was expecting that. I was expecting dance floors. I was expecting.
I want some juvenile.
Okay. I was just expecting more of the situation. I was expecting a club at Disneyland, I guess.
Well, that's the way that it made it seem. I mean, I don't know, but I guess we experienced it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah. Because I can't mention what it was fun doing because you're not supposed to, but that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm going to do it again every time I go. I'll be like, I didn't get caught this time. I'm going to do it again. Do better, Disney. But yeah, that was kind of fun. So.
Yeah, a little trick that our friend Rocio taught us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't be busting her out. Not with her and her kids and her family. Cheers to her.
Cheers.
But speaking of being tired and just working out, for those who don't know, you definitely have, went through this workout journey, I guess. Tell us about it.
What did you tell me yesterday? It's weird how I'm gonna clean it up a little bit.
No, you don't have to when I called you a fat bitch. Yeah. Did I call you a fat bitch? Or did I just call you fat?
I think you said fat ass.
Oh, I think it was a fat ass.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like.
What is better, guys? Leave it in the comment. Fat bitch or fat ass? No, I'm just kidding. No, I really did call you that, but
I know it came from.
why? Where did that come from?
It came from the heart.
No, but we were talking about something, so
Yeah, I don't know.
it might sound for the viewers a little worse than what it really
No, we were talking about I think working out and how tired because you try to go at least 5 days a week, whatever time you can. I try to do at least 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And I go twice, right? Like I usually go twice. One is a cardio, a multi-class, and then the other one's a working out session. So, so I think we were talking about it, and you just turned around and told me it's crazy how your fat ass like are a gym rat now or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like you are a gym rat now.
I try.
I hate the gym.
I mean, it might not show, but I tried. I mean, I did lose hella weight, but it's it's crazy because like I don't see it, but sometimes I do see it.
Do you think it's because you were this, like your body was kind of toned before, or just naturally toned, and then you kind of went through the stage where you gained a lot of weight?
Not a lot, but
maybe a little 5 pounds times 5.
No, I did get super big. I was like almost close to 250.
250?
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, you were huge.
Yeah. The pandemic and all that, and
I'm like,
the
this
camera.
is before the.
They think the camera adds 10 pounds,
Oh. We were recording back during the pandemic, but continue.
I mean, I got to 175, but I think
that's nasty. That's nasty work.
I know, I got too skinny, and I think that's when I talked to my trainer, and I was like, hey, like, I think I'm beyond, like, my weight, what I was trying to reach. I actually don't want to get, like, I didn't want to become a twink, like, that's kind of weird to think. And I was like, I actually want to start building muscle. So we've been focusing on
So how tall are you for our viewers?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". Okay, nice.
Yeah, 5'11". I'm at 190 now. So I went from 175 to 190, but that's muscle, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm 5'7", and I'm always in between.
I forget how short you are until we take pictures. Like the pictures we took yesterday.
Well, I'm not short. I'm an average Mexican. Let's be clear there.
Shorter than me, But I never think of that until we take pictures and I see like the weight, like not the weight, the height difference, right? Like yesterday when we were taking
it's
pictures. It's
only 4 inches.
But you can still see it. But not only the height, but you're like small frame, right? Like I was gonna say I'm big bone.
He's a big back.
Big back.
Did you see that thing on Instagram, or was the well, I don't want to give free promo on TikToks. Where that little girl was, her mom's eating like a Big Mac with her, and she's eating a little Happy Meal in the back in a little car seat. And the mom's about to take a bite of the Big Mac, and then the little girl's like, Big Back. She's saying Big Back because she can't say Big Mac. So the mom was just like, she's saying Big Mac. But then she stops eating because it sounds like Big Back. No. Oh man, it's hilarious.
But we have different things that we followed on TikTok.
I follow food and Big Macs apparently. No, but yeah, that was kind of interesting. I thought it was kind of funny.
Sounds funny. You should send it to me.
Yeah. But speaking about working out, I definitely think it's the more I go to gym, I don't know if you notice this, but I do see people struggle, or if you like talk to someone's goals. But what I've been acknowledging, even for myself, is I go to the gym to maintain my weight or to just turn, just regular into muscle. So I have been seeing that every individual has like their own struggle with either gaining weight, losing weight, or
everyone's different. Everybody's different. Mm-hmm. Every body is different, right? Like your body's different than mine. So I usually don't like to, talk about anyone. Like I like to focus on what I'm doing because it's me, right? Like, what has been?
But you don't check people out at the gym, like, oh. Or like no one has ever talked to you and they're like, oh yeah, I'm trying to gain weight or lose weight.
Weirdly, no, because I don't talk to people.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't, I go with my trainer and even him and I talk sometimes, but we're there to work out, right? Like he tells me this is what you're gonna do today. I do it. I'm breathing, because he sometimes makes me work out
Yeah.
hard. But that's what I'm there for. Like, I really don't pay attention to other people. Um, and you know, and I might not be the friendliest person. Some guy did come up to me one time, because I was training Carmen and not training, but you know, when Priscilla and Carmen would go, and I was like,
For a
"Hey."
week.
Yeah. Ooh. Some guy came to me and was like, "Hey."
Oh, he just went up to you and said, "Hey."
Well, he was trying to like correct me on like, shut up. He came to me and told me like, "Hey, they look smaller or scrawny." I don't know what he said. Maybe you should have him do this. And I was like, "Oh, thank you, but mind your business." Like,
You didn't say that, or
I didn't. I just said thank you
okay.
for your input, and I told him continue doing what you're doing.
What were they doing?
Squats.
So how could someone correct you on squats?
Because I guess I had, because you know, again, my trainer has taught me how to do like sumo and how to do all these things for different like parts of your legs. Um, so they were struggling, but I was like, shit, I struggle, so can you. So he was like, oh, you shouldn't have them do that machine. You should probably have them go do the other machine because it's easier and it's. I don't know if he was being sexist. He was like, oh, it's meant more for girls. I was like, oh, thank you for your input. And I just turned around and I told Priscilla or Carmen, keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, well, there you have it.
And it's crazy because I see him now, but I don't think I think he got the hint. I don't know. Like, I wasn't asking him, but I don't know. People talk to each other and some people correct each other, which I guess is a good thing. Just don't do it with me. I don't know. Everyone's different.
I don't mind it. I don't mind being corrected because sometimes I do notice like those little adjustments do help and make a big difference. So I don't mind it, especially because I hate the gym. If you know me, then you just know that I hate the gym. I just don't want to be there, but I do find the gym to be very therapeutical. So I have to go, but
What has been one of your most embarrassing
nope.
situations or scenario or event or whatever you want to call it at the gym?
At the gym. I'm like, I'm embarrassing as is. So, oh, I'm like, ooh,
That was my throat. Ooh, that sounded so weird.
Speaking of gas, so there's actually two most recent ones. Because you know me, so I'll like start going to the gym for a couple
Recent as in
months.
Monday?
Recent as in like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Both within the same week. I mean, if you were someone else, you would be embarrassed, but me, I kind of wasn't. I just kind of laughed it off. But one of them was, I was laying on a bench, lifting weights, like this, but obviously laying down, right? And I was just doing a couple sets of that, and then I was like, it was towards the end of my hour 15, I go to the gym, and I farted. I got a little gassy, and like on my last pump, it was like my last couple of pumps, right? So I'm just like pumping it, like I'm already sweating like a dog. I just want to get it done with and get out the gym. And then the next thing you know, it's like, boop. And I was low key embarrassed, but there was really no one around. But then I was like, I had headphones in, so I was like, how loud was it really? So that was kind of embarrassing, but not really. Um, I think the other one was when I was like, I don't know what you call it, but the noise the horses make. So I was doing like crunches at the gym.
Like what? Like like the running noise or the
No, not the running.
that whatever.
That. What is that called?
I don't know.
Okay, well, pretty much what I was doing is I was doing
Is there a name for that?
I think there is. Jocelyn Hernandez, if you're watching this, you have horses. Let me know if there's a name for it. But I was doing like crunches, sit-ups, and I was like going hard on the machine, like this machine that has like this rope and like 2 strings, and you like pretty much just like hold here, you're like
Oh yeah,
doing crunches. So then once again, I was like close to the end, and I was just like, let me get this done with, and I realized like my headphones had gone out, so I never really paid attention.
You never charge your shit.
I never charge anything
I
until
know.
it dies.
It's so annoying. Like your phone is the most annoying thing. It's always red.
Yeah, and then I'll plug it in. As soon as it got a little bit of charge, I'm just like, all right, good to go. But yeah, so then that kind of happened where I was just breathing hard and just, getting the work in and like, yes, feel the burn. And then the headphones went out like in the beginning of that session, but by then I had like already zoned out and wasn't paying attention until I noticed that I was just like making noise. I was like, and I did it the last couple times, and then I just kind of acknowledged like, what am I doing? Like, why am I making this noise? And are other people visually and with their ears open listening to these crazy noises I'm making? And once again, I got done with it, and I was just like, all right, it's time to go. Yeah, so I don't know, like, I feel like for someone else, they would be pretty embarrassed, but me, I was just like, it is what it is, like,
yeah.
On to the next. What about you? What's like one, I'm sure there's a few, but, because I could think of something for you when you first started working out, but,
I'm like what, bitch? Like what?
a lot of things.
Okay, say them.
Well, you might say it. So.
No, say them. I'm waiting. Go ahead. Let me cross my leg. Like what?
Well, while working out, but it was more like / sparring. You don't know how to like swing at all. I don't know about now because I don't really go with you guys, but in the beginning I was just like, why is he swinging like that? Or you're just like out of breath after like 2 minutes, and your trainer's like teaching you how to, breathe. That's another thing. It's very important to breathe in and breathe out while you're working out.
Yeah, he's constantly telling me, breathe. Or if I'm doing a good breathing, he's like, good breathing. And I'm like, all right, bro.
It's very important. Yeah. Like, I don't think people acknowledge how important it is. To know that. So that was kind of funny because a lot of times you would breathe hella hard, or it would be like, oh, he's asking me to breathe. So I was just like, dude, calm down. You're like 2 minutes in.
I think in the beginning when I first started, I'm actually about to have like 2 years doing this, like June 20 something. So it's funny you mentioned that because I was going to say another one, but since you bring that up, I remember when I first went, because I don't know what got to me. I think what happened is we went to Mexico and...
Was it when we went to Tulum? Or
yeah, no. When we went to... I was already working out when we went to Tulum.
So you're talking about when you were like thicker?
Yeah, when I was a little thicker.
Okay, precious.
Ooh, bitch. I don't know what happened. I woke up one day and I saw the pictures that we took at that trip, and I wasn't very happy. And remember, I just got up and I was like, I'm gonna start working out. And you're like, okay, great, go do it. Yeah. And I haven't looked back ever since then. So I remember the first day I went with my trainer, the first day, and he was like, all right, because I was like, hey, I want to get into shape, and I guess the first day he was
how'd you meet your trainer?
Oh, I've been knowing him for years. Mm-hmm. He's one of your brother's best friend. I think we already established that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's won a couple belts. He's won a couple championships.
Shout out your gym.
Yeah.
Shout him out.
Yeah, Warriors Warehouse. What's up? So So he's pretty good. You know, he's pretty good. I think one thing that I like about the whole transition, I guess you can say, or body change. I don't know what people
Body
call
transformation.
it. Yeah, body transformation, whatever the hell you want to call it. Is that he's like, he pushes me, but like I think he like knows how I am as an individual, so it hasn't been boring. It's been tiring, like it's been tiring as hell, but it hasn't been boring. Anyway, so I remember the first day when I went to go train with him, and he was like, "All right, well, let's see what you can do, right?" Um, I felt very gay because he was like, "Okay, punch here, kick here," and I don't know how I must have kicked or how I must have punched. I could only imagine.
Oh, I could tell you.
I could only imagine, and he was like, "Okay." It's like, okay, so this is what we're gonna work with. So shout out to him. I think I got him pretty good.
Yeah, you gotten better.
Looking back at that day, you know, one thing that I always say, and I think I mentioned this to you. I consider myself a fighter now, right? But like,
Not a fighter.
not a fighter, but like maybe I can defend myself more than I used to 2 years ago. But it will just be funny if like some of the fighting moves don't work.
Like in a real street fight.
In a street fight, like, you know, he like left, right.
ABC, CD.
And it doesn't work. I always wonder that. Anyway, so going back to your question, I think the most embarrassing thing is because, you know, he does have a gym, right? So he does promote his gym on Instagram, and he records me sometimes, and you know, the workouts that I do are very intense. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I'm like, shit, how did I do that? So sometimes he's like, hey, this is what you're gonna do, right? So he's like, you know, here's, because we usually do like a series, like it's usually like 3 to 4 exercises. By the second exercise, I'm just fucking dead, right? Like I'm out of breath.
Because you normally do 3 sets of each exercise?
Well, sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 5, sometimes I do 6, depending on what it is. But sometimes by the second, by the third, I'm just like tired. But he's recording, and you know someone's recording, so you have to put your best work, right? So I'm like trying like all my hardest, like to look like this is easy and it's comfortable, you know, because I want to help him promote.
Yeah.
But like, there's videos that he has where I'm just like, just like hella dead because I think that's the most embarrassing thing that I experienced at the gym.
I think for me, just when I had a trainer, he would do the same. Like I would be, you know, kicking ass / getting my ass kicked while working out, and then I would see his phone, and I would straight up tell him like, if I look like shit, you're gonna look like a shitty trainer. So you gotta warn me when you're videotaping or recording or whatever, just so I could like, you know, put on a good video for you. But it is tough. I feel like the middle sets are always the hardest for me. I feel like the first ones are,
core, or what do you
just
mean?
In general, you know how you do a couple sets of each workout?
Oh.
I think for me, the first ones are always easy because you're just like, okay, I'm technically warming up to this exercise. And then by the middle one, I'm just like, okay, this is not as easy as it looks. Like he makes it look easy. And then by the third one, I'm just kind of like, all right, just you got to get through this. It's your last one. Finish it.
Sometimes I ask myself how I do it because I go work out, I come pick up the kids and go fight, you know, like, but you know, I think a lot of that has to do with like the support that you have helped out a lot.
And I also think it's also that you're not doing the same exact workout
Yeah.
because then it gets like very repetitive and boring. I mean, the second workout technically is sparring, which is
Yeah.
like practice fighting. So I think that makes it a little fun. And there's different people you do it with. That's what I liked when I would work out with you guys. I think the sparring.
I always get hurt. I don't know why I always end up.
You do. He always comes home with like a little baby ass scratches, and you're like dying. Oh, sorry. Little big scratches. No, but yeah.
No, I got a couple busted lips. I twisted my ankle. Remember? I think that was the worst one when I twisted my ankle.
And we ended up in the emergency room.
Yeah,
He always gets hurt, and for some reason, or he always gets sick, and it's always during like an award show. And if you know me, then you know I like to watch award shows and performances and stuff like that. And every time that happens, you get hurt, and we end up in ER, or whatever the case might be. It's like during an award show.
Or if we have like a trip plan. Last time, I think for this trip or last trip, I was like, I'm not gonna spar. I'm not gonna do anything. I was like, let's just do, like like light, like workouts. I'm not going to because I always end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
Um,
But not really hurt.
no, it hurts. What do you mean?
I guess.
Hell no, that shit hurts. Good. But again, like, thank you. I think it takes a village
For what?
to help accomplish people's goals. And I'm not fully at my goal.
What is your goal?
I don't want to get buff, but I want to get more toned.
Mm-hmm.
I want to become like a silver daddy. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Mm.
That's my goal.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, day by day.
Yeah, day by day.
Yeah. I'm like, this alcohol's not gonna drinking this head is it?
I know drinking this alcohol is not gonna get me there, but hey.
Yeah.
All right, so switching subjects.
Oh. Switching subjects.
I was gonna ask you, going back to last sort of like rounds, right? That I think
Rounds of what?
questions. Remember how like I told you like name. What was the question that I asked you last episode?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
You know, the last episode we were name something about the other person. What was it?
Oh, it was that's just my red bottoms tapping the floor. But
anyways, whatever last episode was, I was gonna ask you, what is one of your biggest pet peeves about me?
well, I don't have any pet peeves about you.
I might be asking the question.
I think you're asking it wrong.
Okay,
Like,
so okay.
what is a pet peeve?
No.
My pet peeve about you.
Yeah, so what is one thing? Let me ask the question again. What is one thing? So keep it at one, bitch. What is one thing that I know is you
Annoys me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
that I do or say or
Just one?
this bitch?
I mean, I could think about 10
No.
from the time I opened my beautiful hazel eyes to
Bitch, you got hazel eyes?
the time I leave to work.
If you had to pick, okay, so maybe 3. Top 3.
I don't think there is any top, just whatever comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
It annoys me when you put your dirty laundry by the dirty laundry.
Oh.
I just don't see how hard it is to just set it in there.
Sometimes it's full.
Lies. We do laundry like 3 times a week here.
Yeah,
that is
true,
a lie.
True.
That's why I don't get it. Like, I would understand if it's full, but I just don't get how it drops here instead of here. I think that's one. You're not a good multitasker.
I'm not. I can only like one thing at a time.
Yeah, I think that's annoying to me because I could do like 30 things at once.
I get like too anxious, and it has to be one thing at a time.
I don't know. Another one?
Well, my turn. So first, I'm like, I thought about this one. No.
I'm sure you did because you're asking the question, so I'm sure this was something that
I've been wanting
has been triggering you.
I know. I've been wanting to get out since episode 1, and finally we made it to episode 7. So here it is.
My leg's like,
no.
Go for it.
I think one is you're chewing. I think like, but I think
not with all food.
No,
be very clear.
Yeah, but I think you're chewing. But I think that annoys you about because your chewing is very different than my chewing. Like my chewing is like sabor, like.
Oh, Delulu. Delulu at its finest.
So I think if you're chewing, that's one. And I think that.
Damn, I didn't know you were going to go this harsh because I could have thought of stuff like this too.
Well, bitch, you had your chance.
Oh?
And I think number 2, I told you.
I'm sure you did, but go ahead, say it on the screen.
When I'm driving, and especially when we're driving like long distances, and you start being on your phone, and you put your phone so damn loud, and I think for me, like, I drive very like the music has to
grandma-ish.
The music has to be very like settled. And like I'm trying to listen to the music because I don't want to be all up on your phone and what you're listening to.
He's like a Golden Girl grandma, not Kris Jenner grandma.
So that annoys me. And your brother does that too. I told you that. Like
you told us that. You told us, meaning me and Rocio today.
Yeah, that is one.
I didn't know we had beef.
That's one thing that annoys me about you and your brother. Your brother always sits behind me. Well, the few trips we've taken, and he sits behind me, and his phone is hella loud.
But I think the difference between me and him is I notices he plays music while we're playing music.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like, you could just tell us to put you want on. But
yeah, he does play his own music.
Yeah.
And it, again, going back to like me just not multitasking, the fact that I have to like focus on like different sounds drives me crazy.
Well, to defend myself, if I may, the chewing is definitely when it comes to gum and eating chips. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like you said, I gotta savor the gum. Like, if I ain't smacking, then I don't even need to be having a piece of gum in my mouth. But with that being said, I never have stanky breath. 2, the chips is just because I love the crunchiness of them. And specifically now that I'm eating less junk food.
I thought you were going to say older.
That too. I actually did think of that. I literally thought of that maybe, well, one, I'm just eating healthier in general. Well, not today. We're on the road all day, but I do cook very healthy for the most part.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, that because I mean, I used to eat a bag of chips a day, just
a bag of chips a day
back then.
Oh, I thought you said now.
No, back then.
Oh, back then you used to eat a whole large pizza by yourself.
Yeah.
I said pizza.
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 Okay. Yeah, and now I don't. So when I do get that chance to like crunch, it's like the best feeling in the world.
I remember you used to have a big gulp pizza.
I used to have big gulp. throughout the day, and then probably some hot Cheetos and like a medium pizza, a small pizza by myself.
Yeah, your eating has changed.
A lot, and I definitely think it is age. Like as bad as it seems, I think it is age. I'm just like now I'll eat a couple chips, but like I can't eat a whole bag. Like it's gonna f up my stomach for sure. But you be smacking too. I was like, let's go back to the whole thing. I forgot. He is the type to like. You see, that's another thing. I eat very slow, so I think that's another reason why you hear the crunches, because I eat very slow. Girl, like I could serve him a plate of food and turn around 2 minutes later, and I'm like, "Where's your food? Did you even chew it?"
I'm gone.
You know, I don't even think it's your chewing. You breathe hella hard when you eat.
I just don't like cold food, so I gotta eat it hot. And it's hot and I'm sweating.
What does that have to do with you breathing hella hard?
Because I'm like, just.
Because you like it hot?
Yeah. I do like hot food. Oh my God, do you want to talk about our little experience that we had at this restaurant? Oh, that was so bad.
Do you want me to say it? I'll give them promo.
No, it was bad.
I'll give them promo because
so
they want to play with me.
That type of food that cold, I don't like food like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm like, what are we looking at?
I'm looking at the time. I actually do want to say thank you, everyone. Our last episode actually did pretty well.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So thank you, everyone, for the love that they're showing us. Again, I think this was just an idea that both of us had, and I don't really know where it's gonna end, but
But it ends here.
but it ends today.
No, I'm just kidding.
So thank you, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's been positive. I think overall what is it called? The feedback? Yeah. The feedback has been very positive from everyone. So thank you, everyone.
What is one thing someone said on your comments or on the feedback that you're just like, F you and your mama? Has there been like something that caught your eye that you're just like, okay, I gotta start paying attention to that? Or just a comment that you're just like,
well,
beep.
some random ass dude said that we're the gayest things he's ever seen or something like that, which I'm like, anyways.
The one you told me about and I went back and left a comment?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you delete the comment?
No.
I'm like, because after I told you I left a comment, I was like, he's probably gonna go back and delete it.
No.
But I mean, he did. But at the same time, the way he said it was like he was keeping up with the episodes.
Yeah.
So it kind of was just.
Thank you.
Click the like.
No, I think one thing is like everyone keeps saying that I'm shy, but I'm not. I'm a very reserved person,
So you're not shy, but you're reserved.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between being shy and being reserved. I'm not shy. I think being shy, for me, right? Like, I'm just very like to myself. That doesn't mean I'm shy. Like I will talk, I will talk about anything and everything.
Just kidding.
You do. There's things that you don't talk about that for me, yo abro la boca for everything, right? Like I'm not shy to talk about a topic.
Pues como quiera hablar español.
No, I'm just saying, like I will talk about anything. I'm just not.
I think one thing I definitely think you're a little bit more outspoken is like the sex.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I'm a little bit more reserved with that. Like, I definitely believe like keep it behind closed doors.
And I don't have a filter for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good balance. Like, there's some stuff that I just don't like talking about, and some stuff I choose not to talk about. I try to keep it very drama friendly. I want to say, for the most part.
What about you? What's one comment that someone has said, or
I can't really think of anything.
that you're crazy?
Someone said that?
No.
What? Comment number what? No, I really don't think so. And I don't know. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And I know with Fabe, a lot of hate's gonna come. No, I'm just playing. But you know me, I really don't think too much of stuff like that. And if it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. Like even if they're clowning me, if it's funny or pretty accurate, like I'm gonna laugh. So it's really hard for anything to really affect me when it comes to the comments. But I actually don't think I've seen any really negative stuff that would make me want to block a bitch.
Yeah. And we're talking about like comments that people like sometimes they might not leave them on the channel. Sometimes people reach out to us on our
Personal pages or our TikToks, but that don't faze me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I'm entitled to mine.
Where can we follow you?
Find you. Yeah.
Maybe I have been drinking too much. Where can we find you?
So you can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. At Rick415 on both channels. Is it channels? Both platforms.
Both platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find me at branded_MC. That's BRANDED_MC for TikTok and Instagram.
And don't forget to follow our TikTok page.
Yes.
Which is Identi-Podcast on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys go tell all your friends about us, listen to us, watch us, laugh with us, and keep watching and tuning in. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good one, everyone. I'm just gonna stop talking because last time.
What did you say last time? What did you say last time? I was cracking up. Everyone go have fun or some shit.
I forget.
Thank you for tuning in. Everyone have fun.
I don't know what I said.
And I was like, I forgot what it was too.
Even I was like, what the hell did I just say?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Cheers. Let's down this.
Down this. I was like, give me a shot. Hey. Brain freeze.
It was more juice, right? It was super juicy. Ew.
You always say the weirdest thing is at the end.
No.
It was super juicy. Was it? No, but it could
have more.
You could have
3 ounces.
You could have tilted the bottle a little more.
I know.
Kept pouring and just slapping it at the end, but it was good. Let me find out it's like nothing but the brown.
No, you want to try it?
No.
No.
I mean, with all your pet peeves, you want me to drink it and fight you?
There's only 2. That's it? I think there's only 2.
Well, you told me 3, bitch, but you didn't let me finish the third one.
What's the third one?
I can think of a lot, babe.
A lot, bitch. What do you mean?
Look at my beautiful pillow.
I can only think of 2. What do you mean a lot?
I'm sure there is. There's a lot of pet peeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think another one's when I don't dress Valentino with matching clothes.
I should have said that one. Oh my God, that drives me nuts that he literally has a whole ass mini walk-in closet full of clothes. And I just hate seeing him in PJs like after morning. That would have been a good one.
He's comfortable. I wear PJs all day.
You're lazy. No, I can't. And I'm just like, okay, then he doesn't rock half of his clothes because
He's at home.
whatever.
All right.
All right, well, that's my cue. My black Uber's here.
I'm like, your contract states you can only be filming for 1 hour.
Because you don't want to pay overtime.